good to be back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here today. We are here today to play some Art Nights. There's a new event, Operation Originium Dust. It's the Rainbow Six collab. So, shall we get started? Actually, first, let's go to our base. Let's see what's going on in here. Let's see what's going on in there. Get these real quick. We're gonna use up all the drones here. Right? Gotta use them all up. There you go. Let's see. I know I updated my background, so it should have more units in there. See, we got Siege. Siege. Scotty. Oh, Scotty. Scotty, Scotty, Scotty. Okay. Cash out. Alright. Shall we do pools? Or should we do the event first? Operation Originium Dust. Ooh, let's see. Check new operators. Ash, Blitz, Frost, Tachanka. Tachanka. Alright. So it ends on the 1st of September. We got plenty of time. Yes. Let's get started. ODST-1. Magnet Hill number 2 is a biological evolution lab located in the southern Urai Mountains. Abandoned for years, the lab had been forgotten with the passage of time. 10 days ago, a group of unidentified militants snuck into the lab and began to activate the equipment in the lab. Operation A Mark. Let's go watch this. I don't want your notifications. Get auto this. Who is this? Ash. Ilana, Ella, report the situation on your end, over. Process as usual. Just putting in the finishing touches. Over! Ella! Lana, enemy incoming. In position. Camera replicator activated. Mines deployed. If the intel we got is correct, it should be the last batch. We'll head towards you after we clean up over here. Ooh, explosions. Oro, Elena, any communication? Oh, so that's the situation. Just sit back and leave it to the olds. I already hear the sound of garage mines going off. They'll be just fine. And you, Blitz, you're supposed to be doing your job, namely standing guard. Whatever you say, ma'am. Pay attention to the meteor readout. The intel shows that there's nuclear waste sealed inside this building. Nuclear waste, huh? Frost, how far until our objective? After we pass through the checkpoint and the storage room, the main laboratory should be right there. The drone showed that the mercenaries set up some simple fortifications at and around the checkpoint. No bunkers, no dead ends. The entrance has been sealed shut, and they've laid a lot of barbed wire all around. Their numbers? 9. Their rough position have been marked on the team terminal. Retro G-san, welcome. How's it going? Let me give you a shout out. Let's see. Retro G-san was playing some retro games. What was that game that you were playing? It's like Blood something something something. No problem, no problem. How's it going? Have you done the event yet? Have you did your pools? The checkpoint entrance is full of obstacles. Blow it up, and the rubble's just going to be in the way. Here's the plan. We'll blast the ceiling and the wall on the right. One of us will rappel in the front from the top and provide cover fire. The rest of us will breach from the right side. Fools of darkness. Right, yes. Frost, you're on cover fire and support. Understood. Oh, you did your temples. Nice. Once the charges goes off, the Chanka drop a grenade from up top. The rest of us will throw flashbangs at the designated locations. On the ground, we'll head inside. In this order, Blitz, Ash, Tachanka. Look alive out there. Don't let this opportunity slip away. If you have any questions, it's now or never. You all ready? Good. Take positions. Frost, on your mark. That's when we'll begin. I'm headed to the position. Breach charges hot. Explosives ready to go. Not sure if I want to blow in this banner. I see. That's understandable. No. Siri, what are you doing? Throwing frag grenade. Siri. Blew a lot to get Bellshine, but Lemishine? I haven't gotten her. Everybody else, good so far. Oh. Move! Alright, I think. Oh, not yet. Enemy down! Blitz, 2 o'clock! Frag out! Ooh, explosions. Machine guns, 10 o'clock! I'll provide cover fire. The rest of you, move up! Firing breaching round. Ooh, explosions. Fortifications down. There goes the bad guys. 3 more, straight ahead. 2. Clear. Everybody okay? Alright, let's keep moving. Frost, watch our 6. Understood. I'll open the door. Let's stay alert. Tachanka, use the drone and check out the hallway and the storage room's status. I'm on it. Sure. How is it looking up ahead? The storage room was filled with ammo and supplies. It had been stationed here for some time. How's my audio? There are no hostiles in the storage room. Just black crystals on some petri dishes. Is it a threat? Hard to say. What's the stuff inside the cans? Glowing mineral crystals. Never seen them before. Minerals, composites. As long as they're glowing, it might be radioactive. Don't worry. Geiger's not reacting to anything. Then let's leave them be and go straight in. Wasting your time. Time's a wasting team. There you go. Time's a wasting team. Ash, just line up. We're just taking care of the enemy, but they have blocked the corridor passage with a lot of obstacles. You have to take a different route to the core. Over. We're about to head inside the main laboratory. I need you to come back. Back us up. ASAP. Over. Copy. Len out. What now? Shall we wait for them? No time. No time is pressing. Up ahead is the main laboratory. Get ready. We're going in. Stay alert. Subdue the target when you have them in sight. Look alive. Go! Gosh, it feels like it's been a while since stream Art Nights. There's no one here, just these strange cement machines. Don't let your guard down. The lab's equipment running, which means the target is still here. Alright. Then we need to head inside the real laboratory. This here is the control room. You see the machines on the other side of the window? That's where the actual experiments happen. Stay alert. You don't know how many hostiles we have here. Oh, who's this? Levy. I see unwelcome friends will always invite themselves. Target inside. Hold your fire. Give me a sit rep. Looks like we're the only ones here. No other hostiles detected. Put your hands up, Dr. Levy. Move away from the terminal. And here I was wondering how much longer would it take for you to show up. Did you take out my security detail? What a shame. I got them their last paychecks just yesterday. Oh, new follower. Four gatherers. Hello, and welcome. Thank you for the follow. I am the doctor. Yes. And what if I refuse? This doctor's just the same as I am. What's the matter? Are you afraid of a senile, defenseless, ordinary citizen? You're a chief scientist of the Magnet Hill No. 2 laboratory. Stay away from the equipment. I know exactly what you're trying to do. Let's cuff him. Understood. I've got to hand it to you. Your team works fast. But not fast enough. Yes! Yes! The reactor's activated. Black rocks are glowing. Get it to stop. I'm sorry. I'm afraid not. There's nothing you can do to stop it. But do feel free to fire your weapons. This is my life's work. If it wasn't for those short-sighted and useless morons getting in my way again and again, I would have finished all of this 20 years ago. Oh yes. Nuclear contamination. Of course I know what I'm doing. The road of exploratory science is a treacherous one. Yet it's a road worth taking. Roads that lead to the truth are always worth taking. All I'm doing now is getting the results I should have had 20 years ago, and no one has the right to stop me. Yes. Right away. Ooh, Ella. Ella looks pretty cute. Ooh, who is this? Oh, and Lana too. Oof, oof. Yes. Nice, nice, nice. H2O. An earthquake? Oh, it's gone for the lab. Get your replicator ready. You might be in trouble. Yes. Run away. I'll get surgeries there. Alright. What the hell is this? Where's everyone? Whoa, what happened? Yo, where's the lab? Where's the map? What's with this huge hole? There's no problem with the map. The main lab should be behind this door. Is it now? The lab's gone. Oh, wake up. Cohen, you okay? Let me do it. Well, I'm impressed. I'm just giving her pressure points of new presses to help patch her up. That should do it. What happened? Alexander's sleep. Well done. Doing okay, Colin? Where are we? What happened? That's a good question. After the madman activated his equipment, the whole lab was swept by a huge shockwave. Where are we? Just where are we? No idea. The target activated that weird device on his, and we all got knocked out by the blast. And after we came around, well, this is it. We don't have any signal, so we can't contact Ella or Lina. The compass isn't working either. The only thing I'm sure about is, we definitely aren't anywhere near the mission area. It's hardly the most precise way to put it, but it's like we're teleported. Somewhere with the whole lab. What? She's right. It's like we've suddenly launched by a rocket to the moon, and that's not a joke. There's a huge crack in the wall. All can see outside the house is a desolate desert, as if the house had fallen from the sky to the desert. Should I go on recon? No, don't be hasty. Understood. If Levi Klitschko was went shopping too, he'll probably be in a similar situation. We'll rest up first. I'll plan our next steps. Good news first, the supplies of those mercenaries have been thrown in with us, so at least for a short time, ammo won't be an issue. What about the bad news? Bad news is... Sorry, I'm checking something real quick. What is this? What is going on right now? I can't believe my eyes. Oh, we're in big trouble. Prepare for battle. It said profanity. It really just said, fuck. Fuck. Ah! A shield! Normal bullets aren't going to penetrate the husk. Ooh, what are you fighting? If we let that thing tear the control room wall down, it's all over for us. AP's effective, but shooting its legs isn't stopping it. Let it come in. What? Ceasefire! Let it bring down the wall. Let it bring the wall down. Blitz, you okay? I'm fine. It's just my shield's busted. Take a good bite out of the wall. Oh, what are they fighting? Ash, quick, what's your plan? I'm not sure if we call it a plan, but it's the only choice we have. Your ammo is the only thing we have that's doing any damage to that thing. Plus, our breaching rounds, maybe. And I have one left. We'll take him down the moment he breaches the wall. Judging by the damage, armor piercing stun on that thing, the breaching round should take its leg down. Hopefully they'll give us a clean view of its underside. After that, it's all going to be all of you. All you? If any of us has a better idea about blah. Alright, it's time. Time's up. Ready. Ooh. Light him up. Reloading. It's over. What on earth is this? Finally time to take a breather. Man, that was close. Is this really Earth? Like, you know, the planet we all know about? No reasons to think otherwise. But we need to prepare for the worst. With the wall collapse, I forgot. What the heck? Let's get moving, at least until we find another place to hunker down. Alright. Yes. Let's get that OP. Alright. ODTR1. Sargon Desert. Of the harsh wastelands all over Terra, the deserts of Sargon are perhaps the least suitable for the sustenance of life. The arid and scorching climate, endless sandstorms, and giant monsters are some of the disasters that any prospective traveler will need to overcome. Sandstorm. Allied units caught inside the sandstorm will have reduced attack, continuously take damage over time, and have extended redeployment time. Enemy units will instead be slowed. Let's see what the map looks like. Alright, let's see. One entrance, we could push some people into the hole. Let's see what else. I think this is gonna be easy. This should be fairly easy. Oh, what? We can't even have any other units in here. Lovely. Very lovely. Okay, I guess we only have one operator, the Chunka. But he's E2, so that's good. Oh boy, there's a sandstorm. Oh, these are the things that were attacking him? Yeah. Where do we even set up here? No time for barely aching. There's another sandstorm up ahead. At least those are more or less the same as the ones we know. Even if they occasionally come with some nasty big critters in them. Be careful and keep your distance from the sandstorm. Okay? The storm will damage our weapons, reducing our attack and quickly depleting our stamina. Once HP is fully depleted, redeployment time will greatly increased. Will be greatly increased. Get to cover quick. Those third mounts make good shelter from the sandstorm. Oh, okay. It protects the road house. Ah, naruhodo. Okay, that makes sense. A storm that intense will wear down those mounts pretty quick, but a sandstorm will keep knocking down dirt mounts until they're all destroyed. Oh, okay. Sandstorm is a common weather disaster in Sargon and should be evaded from if possible. Travelers seek to traverse the barrens. They look for a large dirt mounds to shelter from sandstorm. Okay. However, dirt mounds do not stay solid, and all will start to crumble under the attack of sandstorm. Okay. Use reinforcements to fortify nearby dirt mounds to form a shield against sandstorm. Okay.
Let's go!
Let's go. Menage. The heck? What are these? Oh, they're fixing it? Are they? Not sure. Oh, they are reinforcing it. Gee, hold on. We're gonna reinforce. I can't reinforce this. The heck? Where do I put the jump gun? Should I put him up here?
Guys, you are all lucky out there.
Let's see how this is gonna go.
Welcome, my set. Ready to go.
Oh, it's just a straight line. What the heck?
If anyone needs to sneeze, do it now.
Wait, what?
If anyone needs to sneeze, do it now. If anyone needs to sneeze, do it now.
What the heck?
Oh yes, my yes.
Light him up! Light him up! Light him all up! Oh no! Tachanka!
Ready to go. Watch for the blast.
Oh, there you go. Tachanka! No! Oh no! Oh. Not just one. All back blitz. Get clear of the sandstorm, okay? You see those pits? The Velcrafts may be tough, but they don't seem very smart. Try pulling them from this. Oh, okay.
Do you think I have time to use the bathroom?
Wait, what?
If anyone needs to sneeze, do it now.
No. Wait, what? We just fell. Those guys just fell. What the heck? Okay, I mean... I guess. That's ridiculous. Alright. I'll
I
take
have
it.
seen it all.
But I mean, people were complaining about the English. It's expected though. There's no reason to complain. Alright. OD1. Field Records. There is just a simple task. And there won't be anything complicated. Many stories start in this manner, but we all know that things seldom end up that simple. Dirt mounds, reinforceable structure that can be used to resist sandstorms. Alright, let's see. Alright, one entrance. There's sandstorm. I don't know where it's blowing. Yeah, we'll just wreck house. Let's see. Oh yeah, we could use our units. Lovely. Alright, so we are gonna bring Aya, because Aya, Surtur, Thorns, we'll bring Saga. We'll bring Saria, need a healer, another healer. Let's bring Shining. Okay, we'll bring Exu as well. Who else should we bring here? Oh, we're gonna bring Bagpipe for sure. Let's bring Dusk, because I want to level her up. We'll bring her too, just in case. I mean, I could just literally bring just 6 stars and I'll be fine, I guess. Really, I don't think I need that much more. I'll bring Mudrock and one more unit. I'll bring Dad. Dad is just gonna wipe everybody out. Alright. Let's see here. Should be easy. Alright. Ooh, Schwartz. And Rangers. I kinda want this outfit, but I don't really want to waste OPs on this. Like, there's only certain outfits I want to get. But I don't know if that's one. I kinda like her default anyways. 300 drop variants, what the heck? We'll have an opportunity to rest at the base. From there, we can start moving west. Is Bacon our destination? Of course not, but it's the most suitable transfer station. Bacon sees a lot of Colombian caravans, which we can follow one to reach Twin River. There we have a Rhodes Island branch office. If we can get to the branch office, we'll be able to secure ourselves some transportation. From there, the rest will be much easier. I see. No, Siri, no. Franca! Oh, and this arm. Oh. Yes. Got to walk outside more. It's good for your health. I mean, in the current situation right now, yes. Fully agreed. Hey! What about a communicator? Any lickable signal nodes? Still no good. The way I see it, we're not going to get any direct contact with the Rhode Island's branch ship until we reach Fecon. Fecon. Is it Fecon or Fecon? Unless we can get our hands on some more powerful transmitter. You can forget about that. There's no other nomadic city to be found around here. Quiet. Quiet or quiet? Quiet. That's why I made sure to ask you to bring more than enough food and water. It's a tall order to find any supplies on the way to Bacon. I do remember little settlements dotted around here and there. But after all these years, I could hardly say whether any of them are still where they used to be. Naruhodo. So you're pretty familiar with this area, Mr. Rangers. Ha 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 ha. I might have been a tad more familiar in my sprightlier days. The truth is, I haven't been around these wastelands in a long, long time. So he's old. You drew the map yourselves, Mr. Rangers? Indeed. Any good ranger can draw up their own maps, though I never would have guessed this one would still be useful even now. The topography around here hasn't been marred by the catastrophes too badly, so we might count ourselves lucky. Goodness. Oh, my back. I'm sorry for all the bother we've made for you. Don't worry about it. It's this old man's duty to look out for you youngins. I share the responsibility for this mess anyways. We wouldn't be in such a tight spot now if I had made the proper preparations beforehand. What? The band of mysterious mercenaries that raided the warehouse and by rotten luck just happened to take off with our car? Mercenaries? Is going to believe a story like that? I think it was the trader actually pulled our car apart to sell off the parts, then feed us some random explanation to cover up after the fact. I actually agree with you for once. You didn't need the for once. No, we wouldn't have let him off as kindly as that if we were going by our old Black Steel mercenary customs. Dang, brutal. But you are Rhode Island's operators now. I'd much rather not see you get into fights with the locals. The medical supplies made it safely, and the traders didn't try to cook the books when paying us. We can't really ask for too much more. Carrying a sack of refined originium ingots across the barren lands by foot is incredibly dangerous. I won't deny how. I'm afraid their explanations were, we can't count on the locals' flavors, the mercenaries, to be totally honest with us, so I'll keep an eye out for that next time. But in the meantime, once we get back, you do have to report the property loss to logistics. Gosh. Yeah, this is just how Voiver works. That said, I could likely find our way there, even without any maps or arts. But it would be taking time we don't have. I worry we're too many for that, and our water and food wouldn't last us. You can navigate the Sargon Barrens without any tools. May I ask how? If we ever have the time in the future, I can teach you a thing or two. It's all nothing more than my experience. How do I put it? You're very worthy of a Ranger of the Red Valley title. I do say so. Ha 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 ha. So you youngsters know how to tell an old tale or two as well, then. That's just an exaggerated title. Aren't those tales all true though? Like how you rounded up and brought all of the Genkin 7 to justice in a single day, or how you held off an entire column of Russ Hammer bandits all by yourself. Oh man, Rangers is OP. How you struck 10 targets with just a single arrow, or how you shot a Terran bullet ball high up in the sky. What? My word, is this what those swords are like now? My Sargon colleagues at Black Seal spoke of your tales from time to time, Mr. Rangers. They're all like this, pretty much. Stories not out of place in a theater. They wouldn't be out of place in a novel either. You've heard them too, right, Miss Schwartz? There was Miss Mercenary traveling the breadth of Columbia who told me about one or two of them. I believe they were the Scimitar of the Bloody Valley and Tragedy of the Lord Amir. A little exaggerated indeed. Rangers aren't all powerful as they can portrayed. I can't suppose to know what you've heard, but I can say that the most widespread stories are largely untrue. Rangers were not a fighting force. If you want my description, they were more akin to survivors banded together out in the wild. They started as just a couple of ordinary folk fallen into times of pain and strife. You've stepped forth against the odds against it all. He protected villages against the scourges that would pillage them. They weren't trained warriors, any of them. They were of resistance, born into a time of war that knew no other way, of devastation that took and took and took. They burned with anger under it. They refused to kneel to cruel destiny through the months and years of the war. Afterwards, as more and more joined them, they slowly grew from a lone, autonomous militia of sorts to a collective of regional organizations. And so they resided across the wastelands, defending settlements while offering medical aid. I've read of that from my time at Blacksteel, from reports of a Sargon region. It wasn't just officials, but the Rangers as well, who pursued wasteland hooligans and mercenary looters to exhaustion out across the wastelands. Ooh. What those refer to is the truth. I can say that. Back then, a group of Rangers certainly had its heroes, and they certainly caught themselves a fair share of villains. The events you described happened, but I stress that wasn't standard fare. The vast majority of the time, we Rangers simply help towns fix their wells, fend off wild beasts, gather medicine, that kind of stuff. Just the little things. Moreover, this area wasn't even Sargon territory back then. So Mr. Rangers, back then, you must have been part of that group of heroes, right? Ha 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 ha. This old man is hardly so prestigious. I was but a normal scout and nothing more. So humble. Normal. In the end, this organization of Rangers ended up disbanding, didn't it? Didn't it? That certainly is a long story. Many things happened afterwards, to say the least. And once the war concluded, the Lord Emirs were settled, each with all the lands they wanted. Those land Emirs of Sargon would not tolerate an organization that bowed to no one. The Rangers were one such organization. Of course, opinion from the Lord Emirs aside, there were many reasons why the Rangers disbanded. But these are past events, and it's been a very, very long time since the nitty-gritty of it all has fallen out of its old man's head. So all those wild stories never actually happened? The truth is often mundane, so you remedy it with exaggerating how things happen, and you make the stories dramatic. I feel he's just being humble. Your stories all picked up layers upon layers of artistry before they reached you. Alright, this old man's told plenty enough of himself. Let's get ourselves ready to leave. Finally. By the sound of things, we've already reached Sargon territory. You were already in Sargon as of last night. Can you please pay a little attention? When suddenly you're in trouble, I'll be the last one to help you. Terrible. Oh, Westcarm. I love how much you suck. Wait, what? Oh my goodness. Ooh, what is this? Oh, stop moving. You heard that too? Ooh, it's a tremor. All of you, stay still. Something's approaching. It's close. It's underneath us. Scatter! Franco, move! What? What? Oh. What are these? Are those sand beasts? Since when do sand beasts grow like this? 1, 2, no. There's just too many. Move into formation. Be ready for battle. Alright, it's time to duel. Okay. It's gonna be a bit weird. Using my iPad to play. What are these? What are these? Okay. That's no ordinary infected creature. Ordinary infected creatures don't split like that. Oh, so they multiply? These means to break apart when they go down. Watch out. Oh boy. Okay. Good to know. Oh, these split units are not counted into enemy progression. Oh. However, they will deplete objective HP if they enter objective point, so stay cautious. What the hell's going on here? Alright, let's get... Water, buddy.
気をつけて行動しますね。
Oh, bad. 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 We're gonna redo that.
思った以上に
What the heck?
疲労が溜まっていた
Alright,
よ
that was a bad start. What in the world? Okay. You can do this. I guess we'll start off with a siege. Siege first. Or, no, we'll use...
一本の釘の欠落が一国の王を殺すこともある。
We'll use her first. Put her... let's see here.
面倒だな。どけ。
Okay, there you go. Good.
戦場に出たからには死ぬ覚悟を決めろ。気をつけて行動しますね。
There you go. Ah, easy peasy. I feel like I don't really need to do much here. But we can generate more HP though. Generate more HP.
私の武器は誰にも扱えるわけではない。
Nice. And we can do this.
時間をかけるつもりは
Kinda. So brutal.
貴様の生死は私が決める。
Put her here.
私の顔料、私の武器は誰にも扱えるわけではない。
Dusk is so good, but she's just so expensive. Have to fix that.
貴様の生死は私が決める。
We can probably speed this up, but
命
it's
令
okay.
を目を凝らせこ
Do that, wiping everything out.
いい加減にその子たちに対しては
Hey, you're so brutal.
ほとんどの
Love it. Jeez. So good. God Dusk is so good.
Mission accomplished.
Yes. Easy. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Last one here. Oh. Auto. Everyone else, any wounded? No worries here. None here either. Communications equipment? Oh. Is this a burrow? Unarmed. It seemed like sand beasts, at least. Sand beasts of that size. Of this size, over 2 meters long. I spent the better part of my life in the East Wasteland, but I've never seen a sand beast capable of digging holes. Yes. There's no nomadic cities, no factories, no mines. How does originating pollution even happen here? Could it be a catastrophe's fault? It'd be underestimating nature. Life known catastrophes far better than we do. These creatures would have been the first to avoid originating pollution. Naruhodo na. Yes. I think a hypothesis like ordinary originating slugs, the body's outer shell could have absorbed originium into its makeup, while its innards remain clean and uncorrupted. On that note, has PRTS ever recorded any similar cases? None. Not even the large, not even for the Iron Forge City leakage incident in Colombia. And that's the first thing. Sand beasts are docile creatures by nature. Originium shouldn't change them so drastically, and I can't imagine anything short of arts would make them outright aggressive. Stay vigilant, don't let your guard down. Arts? Yes, sir? I hope this doesn't complicate things for us. Don't let it worry you too much. We'll continue as we were, anyways. Understood. Oh, Rangers is leading at 3-star? Leading at 6-star? What? Is it another Rhode Island's field team, maybe? Thank you. Finally answered. Please help us. Requesting support. This is a Rhode Island field personnel team. If you receive this, please reply. This is Long Springs, Watchtower 33, mob currently. If come in, calm down, operator. Tell us what happened. The signal's very poor. They're coming through intermittent. Help us. Waking you up. A burst of sharp static and communications break off. Oh, that's not good. What does Watchtower 33 refer to? From the sound of it, it seemed like a Rhode Island safe house code name. Safe house? The mission brief didn't mention any safe house around here. Carefully, in a few areas, Rhode Islands will make a habit of... Siri, stop. Make a habit of hiding some safe houses out of the way for us in a very particular field. Something else. But we ourselves don't know where Watchtower 33 is. Long Spring. The name rings a faint bell. If you could let me see the map for a second. here, if I'm not mistaken, following about 20 kilometers north from Drum Hill, you should find another canyon. That canyon had a little village near it, I'm sure of it. The village years ago had a well, one of the very few reliable water sources for miles around. So that's why it's Long Spring. So what do we do next? Change of plans? Or we can try and make for a pecan overnight, get in touch with the branch office and see what assistance we can procure from them. I'm worried the operator in this safe house may not last long enough for that. Hopefully, keep going until you reach Beacon and find some support or other there if you can. I'll head for Long Spring and see what the situation is. Don't worry, I know this land very, very well. Indeed, I can afford to be more flexible on my lonesome. All by myself. Don't wanna be. Alright. Got it. I object. Oh? I'm aware how wary it is for me to say our sand-burrowing mutants and the safe house stress costs might not just be a coincidence, but the Sergeant Baron's demand we must maintain vigilance. You're not clear about the area surrounding Long Spring. Given we are not, you would gamble more alone than you can afford. Rangers, sir. Rangers! Rangers! That does make sense. Yes, you're right. The old man will listen. I ought to at my age. Anyhow, can't be as spry and reckless as I was in my younger years. Alright. Oh. Don't. Ooh, Drudge. This thing. What? Ugliness is a personal thing subject to the eye of the beholder. You'll have to be seeing through to what this creature embodies signifies see through to the myriad array of evolutionary possibilities that it testifies to. Order is but our own arbitrary imposed concept which nature suffers. All the world and its beings were in their pre-ordinality. I don't know. I don't know. Russian. Speaking Russian. Oh. Language I know, please. Of course, dear sir. Setting apart the matter of whether or not it is ugly to you, I must say you are not seemingly wholly satisfied with it. Else you would not be looking for me in the first place. It still isn't strong enough, schoolboy. Your little beastie couldn't even make the Lord's escort, huh? Surely you do not suppose it was down to the sheer incompetence of your ignorant little mercenaries. These mutant creatures are weapons, just weapons. If they knew tactics for themselves, you could throw every mercenary of yours into the garbage heap the next day. Ah, yes. I don't know, Coot. I'm going to twist your goddamn head off. Hold it. Listen, schoolboy. I'm not backing your research so you can talk my ear off about a bunch of high crap. You're here for me, to solve practical problems. Acknowledge it, no mistake. Your research is something else. Acknowledge it, no mistake. But if you can't help me dispose of my fodder with it, then you and your little shop of horrors can pop yourselves into the goddamn garbage heap. patience is limited. As is mine. I have explained this to you over and over already, and I do not wish to do it again because I do not wish to waste my time. You think you can fool me? I've poured money into your little experiments for half a year, the likes of which you'll never see in your entire goddamn life, and I don't think I've seen an equal return of it on it. Where's that cruel and frightening army you promised me? Where's that might to make the heart no fear, huh? You think all it takes to keep me happy is a bunch of ugly, swollen, light-up sand beasts? Oh. What does it take for you to understand the fruits of scientific research need time to grow swollen? It's true. When it was all it took to accelerate the march of science to ripen the fruit, I would have long flown away to the moon by now. Enough of that. I'll give you 2 more days, and I want to like what I see. Imbecile. You speak in a language I don't understand one more time, and I'll throw you and all your little creatures into Barrellands to make merry until the sun goes down. Go on, try. Fetch me some corpses. Come again? Bring me corpses, people corpses, corpses like the one you leave behind, any will do. Of course, one blighted by the regime infection will do even better. What the hell do you need these for? You bastard old coot. Now you want to insult the dead, huh? Do you not want the might to make the heart no fear? Then do not hang yourself up on all the pretentious, useless winter you might otherwise cause, or whatever. It's too fast. Or I was paying attention to something else. Yes, I was. Right. Ooh. Oh, what time is it? Chief, I don't think. Shut up! Oh boy, I want you to listen carefully. You might think you're a peak of intelligence. You might think you've seen every move on the board. You might think there's nothing you don't know. But don't think about playing a fast one on me. I've gotten to know your kind all too well, or something like that. Everyone like you dies because they think they're too goddamn smart to die. The only reason I still put up with you is because you're still useful. I can get you what you need, but don't disappoint me, because you will not like what comes after. Well then, what else can I possibly say? Good luck to you. You're still alive. Don't forget who you have to thank for it. Without me, your research would amount to a pad of bullshit. Now for me, you'd be 6 months dead, rotting in the orb mine. Head in your ass. I'm leaving you two here. Watch him. Got it, boss. Jackal of imbeciles. Every second spent out to you is spent killing off my precious brain cells. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. Oh. Meandering tunnels lined by frames of cast concrete set in a particular yet strange pattern. The things in here were never meant to be here. Within gray white metal walls, instruments and devices not of this world wind up into operation. And within a culture chamber, manufacture of clear glass originating enveloped in connective tissues float. In contrast, it relaxes and convulses. Originium. August my mind that this world has such an extraordinary existence gracing it. Yet somehow these locals fear it, in their ignorance fear what evolution this great power brings with it. But no, oh of course, they shouldn't be afraid. For the fool fears the unknown, the fool fears might, the fool fears progress. Ignorance, oh you ignorance. Alright.
さすがドクターでござる
Finally.
切相だけでは何人か撃ち漏らしたやもしれないな
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that was the first man. OD2. Protect, remain alert, and do not make enemies of the locals. This rickety safe house is safe for now. Defensive range expansion. Okay, so one spot. Okay. I think I could work with this. Okay, yeah. I could get behind this. Alright, cool. Let's go. We can keep the same team. Oh, goodness. How fast can we? That's just 2x. Apparently we're still holding fast in this rundown house. The 184th day of the mission and the 27th day of reaching the aforementioned rundown house. Who would have believed that we've already lived in this place for 184 days? We still have no clues about this world. Where are you getting food? 2 weeks ago, based on instructions from the locals, we left this rundown house and headed to another town. Before we left, the townspeople said it was a more developed place. I'm unsure if our definitions of developed are the same. What happened? Turns out it was abandoned again. No batteries, no useful information, not even a single person we could communicate normally with. Of course, we didn't leave empty-handed. Tina acquired a car. Oh, they stole Rhode Island's vehicle. The process was long and arduous and used up however, the car was heavily damaged during the conflict and broke down soon after we returned to the house. Alexander tried to repair the car, but the car didn't have any obvious fuel intake point or further inspection. Even the fuel tank was absent. The engine structure was completely incomprehensible to him, to the point he wasn't even sure if it was actually an engine. Nice. Very nice. The only good news was that it was a left-handed drive car. I've been in this world for half a year now. We are very certain this place is not Earth. Stealing cars and getting into gunfights, it's like we're fugitives in a post-apocalyptic film. These bandits with long lizard tails didn't even need to use guns, as they were able to throw javelins weighing up to 10 kilograms to a distant tens of meters away. The term gunfight may not be accurate here. Some of them could even create huge fireballs from thin air and launch them, with the effect somewhere in between a grenade and an RPG. Rocket propelled grenade, that's what it is. This world is far too abnormal to the point where I'm no longer surprised by anything. The adaptability of humans often exceeds my expectations. It seems that we will continue to struggle to survive here. Is this a diary or something? Today will be the last day I'm recording. I don't plan on recording anymore. Ah, it is a diary. The storage for this recording is almost full. The batteries will not last much longer. Our only source of power on this world is Tina's solar charger. Thank goodness this world has a sun as well. What would happen if the charger broke, or if we used up all the supplies and ammunition? Which way is the path back home? Okay, come on, woman. Look at this. Hey, you don't eat vegetables? Let me see what else I have here. What are you doing? Ah, come on. Look at Uman, my little buddy. You're racing a... what's this called again? It's a Uman? Originating... he got a... he has an originating slug as a pet. You still have the mood to race this? Why not? I'm spending all day sitting on the roof. After all, might as well find something to do. Can't be talking to my machine all the time. Accurate. Very accurate. Your job is to keep aware of the surrounding area's safety. I have to play around with this snail thing. What you've said makes sense. But what are we guarding against? Those quivering infected? Or the task folks living a kilometer away who never come here anyway? Ah. Oh. Sorry, I'm just checking something out real quick. Tina went out to hunt by herself again. Of course, she's even enjoying it. He's been trying to capture a wild burden beast. Burden beast? Anyway, Kotz. Remember that thing I dismantled from the car? Kotz said he knows a mechanic in town and wanted to ask about it. Fine. You're too anxious, Cohen. Just relax. You can't return it into him soon. Anyway, learn from Kotz and go talk with those people. They're somewhat friendly at least. I still haven't learned the local language, man. Kotz really knows his stuff. That's what I'm afraid of. Afraid of what? Kotz is getting too close to those people. It isn't a good thing. The atmosphere around here is very abnormal. The town is full of contradictions. You've been here for nearly a month. Don't tell me you haven't picked up on that. A local government official who stays in his manor all day and never leaves. Oh, I guess the proper term is Lord. There are those fully armored private soldiers of his as well. Fully armored. In this infected zone. The entire region is governed by the same Lord, yet these infected are not allowed to live in the town. Even the other townsfolk are unwilling to approach this place. What the heck is open my elbow? It's because these the act of separating the sick when an infectious disease is raging about is not uncommon after all. Even in the past, at least the Lord did not just lock them all up in prison. But maybe that's a better choice. originium sickness, or was it oripathy? All we know about the sickness is that it's related to originium. It is infectious and it is incurable. How does it actually spread between people? What does it being incurable actually mean? No one answers our questions and assume that we should know the basic situation. Ah. If it's only contact with originium or that will cause problems, then I don't think that it's necessary to carry out quarantine measures. Quarantine. Like now. Besides, the doctor also thinks that there's no risk of infection from our frequent whatever. The infected zone is just a wall-less prison, breeding hate between the infected and the townfolk. You can feel it even without seeing it for yourself. The word I'm using is hate. Not just exclusion or discrimination. Hate is carved into every word they speak, every action they do. It's become part of their culture. Hate. You understand what I mean? This isn't a problem about an unknown disease anymore. You shouldn't get involved in any local conflicts. Just imagine this scenario. The town folks began grabbing torches, raising pitchforks, and rushing into these infected homes. What would you do then? Shoot them down? Yes. Yes, hard to say. You have to thank them for our food, water, and medicine for the past few months. For this, we've been trudging back and forth across the treacherous wasteland, being attacked by anything that moves, and not getting even a single glimpse of civilization until we got your help. True. You really think we can just mind our business going? If they grabbed weapons and broke into Dr. Miaro's clinic, you really want to just stand aside and watch? As for the problems you mentioned earlier, I don't think that the infectiousness can be ignored. It's as if everyone in this world has undergone professional chemical warfare training. They are always covering up their nose and mouth and being extremely sensitive about protecting their respiratory systems, no matter their age or gender. It's how it's going on here too. So relatable. The doctor also approved of us keeping our distance. Thankfully, the infected don't have any complaints towards this. Perhaps this is normal to them. What did the doctor say about this? I didn't ask him. None of us asked him. Every time we mention this topic, he always looks as though he would rather avoid it completely. As long as he thinks our defensive measures are fine, I wouldn't bother him about it. Oh, the door. Shh. I did not order pizza. There's no need to match passwords, Miss Colin. It's me, Miaro. Right on cue. Hold on, let me open the door. Chicken. Oh, it's a dog. It's a dog. Good morning, Doctor. Good morning, Miss Cohen. Good morning, Mr. Alexander. We were just talking about you. You realize you're raising an originium slug, Mr. Alexander. Yeah, this little thing is actually pretty fun to play with. He'd caught some earlier and this one was too small, so I kept it. So you came to look for Tina? No, I'm here to deliver stuff. Ow, chicken, ow, ow. These are medical supplies. There were more leftovers this time. Thank you very much, Doctor, for always imposing on you. Ow, chicken, ow, wow. I should be the one thanking you. It's all thanks to those Iridium slug Miss Tina caught that we have enough painkillers for the next few months. Oh. Ow, chicken, ow, ow. So these Iridium slugs can really cure diseases? How do I put it? Our empathy is incurable. This remedy made by fermenting the body fluids of Iridium slugs can only help to relieve the pain. It cannot actually cure the disease. Ow, chicken, ow, ow. However, being able to relieve the pain is already a great blessing to the infected. Crystallization on the skin will affect normal life, and the pain is so unbearable for some of them that they cannot even move. Ow, chicken, ow, wow. This is the book that you asked me to look for you last time. I specifically looked for one in the Ursurus language. Oh, right, because Ursurus is like Russian, right? Yeah. Can you understand it? With some difficulty. At a glance, it looks like Cyrillic? Cyrillic? I guess Russian though? At least you have something to do now, just treat it as learning a foreign language. It should be more interesting than playing with a snail. Really? Speaking of language, what do you call the language we're speaking now? Your accent's a little weird. But it's undoubtedly the Victorian language. Victoria. What about the locals? What do they speak? The people here speak Sargonian, though Sargonian itself has a lot of dialects. For example, most Sargons can't understand the Sargonian spoken by the tribes from the rainforest in East Sargon. That's complicated. Ursurus. What kind of place is Ursurus? Or Ursurus? I'm not too sure myself. I can still be used to say that the Ursurus was in the far north, covered in snow year-round. It's ruled by a Tsar, so it's like Mother Russia. But I don't know anymore. Tsar? What's wrong? You seem disappointed. A little. If I have a chance, I'd really like to take a look at this place called Ursurus. Traveling to faraway places, that sounds nice. Perhaps only great people like you are able to do it. If possible, I also hope to travel to Colombia to complete my studies and become a real doctor. Wait, you're not a real doctor? Alas, I don't have that much money, and the patients here still need me. They're still young, there's always a chance in the future. In the future. Miara, maybe. Alright, there's one more thing. There's one other thing. Please don't go outside for a while, and hide the car of yours as well. Oh, what happened? Did something happen in town? Yes. How did you know? Last night I saw the Lord's soldiers patrolling by the wall. That was unusual. Actually, the Lord's soldiers have been doing night patrols in the effects zone for a week now. Recently, monsters have been appearing in town. They have attacked many people. Monsters? Man, all the animals in the world are already so strange. I don't dare imagine what a monster would be like. Townsfolk have been complaining about the infected lately. Do you want to move to the second floor of my clinic for a few days? The Lord soldiers will come to inspect this ruined house sooner or later. It'll be fine, Doctor. It might bring you trouble. You've helped me out so much, I don't think it's a big deal. I agree with the Doctor. Clashing with the Lord soldiers will just get us involved in the local issues and bring more trouble upon us. I don't want to get involved in a fight with those 2-meter tall dog-head people. Dog, what? I'll tell you about that next time. Someone's coming. I did not order pizza. Alexander, open the door. It's Tina. Hold on. Calm down, what happened? Go ahead, trouble. A group of armed townsfolk are blocking the road to the infected zone, and the infected are confronting them. Oh. Those people are acting very aggressively, demanding that someone be handed over to them. Oh. You see? What did I say earlier? Speak of the devil. Townsfolk? Armed? Why? The Lord's soldiers did not allow normal townfolk to approach the infected zone. It just means the Lord soldiers no longer have the time to care about this place anymore. Wait, what about Klotz? Didn't Klotz go to the town this morning? Klotz said he was going to look for a mechanic in town this morning, but he hasn't returned yet. Oh boy. Klotz? Oh no! What do we do? Go check it out first. At least make sure if Klotz is there. Should we bring weapons? Bring them just in case, but don't attack unless absolutely necessary. Alright. Don't worry, let me handle it first. I'm more familiar with the townsfolk, let me negotiate with them. Alright, Doctor, be careful. Oh, it's fine, townsfolk, they're reasonable. Oh. Hand the person over. Give us a suspicious person. Al-Masad. What the hell are you talking about? Don't lie to us. You damn pollutants. I know all about the recent happenings were you guys doings. You ungrateful maggots. The Lord should never have allowed you to stay. I saw a large, heavy, wrapped-up person leave town and sneak over there earlier. Hand him over. I don't know what you're talking about. Fine, since you refuse to give up this false pretense, you don't need to be courteous anymore. Everyone, get him! Don't you dare! Do you really think we're pushovers? Everyone, you want to fight? Hey, stop, don't fight, let's talk it first, or let's talk first, alright? Mr. Cos, I didn't ask you to hide. Didn't I ask? Right? It's fine, don't worry, let me talk with them. This accent, you're not from here. Who are you? What do I do now? Blitz, I'm a merchant, one that collects trash. Merchant, if you're a merchant, why do you have to sneak around? What do you have under your bulging robe of yours? Come on, show us. Capture him, bring him to the Lord. Fine, I'll listen to you. I'll go with you guys. There's no reason for us to fight, right? I'll explain clearly to your Lord. Mr. Klotz. Capture these guys as well. I suspect they're all accomplices. You, don't go too far. What right do you have to capture others? Oh, come on, bro. That's pretty unreasonable of you. These people just brought some iridium slugs that I hunted. Surely it's not a crime to sell iridium slugs. Who knows if you people are colluding together to plan something sinister. Capture them. Capture all of them. Stop. Are you planning to go against the Lord Dula's will? Doctor, you're finally come. Apologies. Dr. Miaro. Lord Tula ruled that no one is allowed to approach the zone unless you are infected as well. What, are all of you infected? Oh, who is this burly townsfolk? Don't bother to try smooth talking us. What kind of relationship do you have with this outsider? Spit it out. Otherwise we'll capture you as well. He's a patient of mine. There's no rule that my clinic cannot accept outsiders as patients. Well then, since you want to stop me, why don't you try it and see? What are you planning to do? Don't waste your time here. Bring him in. Bring him down. Anyways. Hold on. You're not from this town. Oh boy. What do you think of it? The doctor is trying to reason with them, but the other side are stubborn as bulls. Doesn't seem like it can be resolved peacefully. Don't be rash. Let the doctor handle this. Handle it. Colin, something's wrong. Huh? Do you see those big guys at the back there? I see them. What are those things they're carrying? They're wrapped in cloth. But that's I say, it doesn't seem like they're farming tools. Would normal farmers carry these kind of heavy weapons? Even in this world, I don't think farmers would till the fields carrying huge swords. You're not here to talk, Cohen. Dang, lock and load. Don't do anything stupid. She's one who's locked and loaded. Understood. Right, shut your mouth if you don't want to die. You're not from here. I've never seen you before. Who are you people? What are you planning to do here? Huh? You guys are just like thieves crying, stop thief. Guards, there are intruders here. Guards. Everyone, there are intruders. You talk too much. Slice. Time to shut up. Oh. Oh no. Doctor, get down. Get down. Guns. They're mercenaries. Are there mercenaries in the infected zone? Oh. Wearing helmets, see? Don't worry about it. We'll bring them all back, dead or alive. Look. Don't even think about it. Or cover. Should have done so from the start. Taste this. Just as kurva. It's only Russian profanity, I know. Alright. Defensive range expansion. Let's go.
争いは避けられない。
It's just those guys, they're weak. You can take care of them.
不法者はどこだ。
どこだ? Are you ready?
ついてきて。
Machine gun.
たくあん。油揚げ。
Yeah, machine gun's
時
pretty
間をか
OP.
けるつもりはない
They'll be fine. This should be pretty cake. Yeah, they're pretty easy. Not too bad. See? Easy.
私の顔料
逃げるがいい。死ぬよりは
I mean, they could probably take care of him from the beginning, but yeah, it's okay.
アップルパイ
Apple pie. Brutal. Do escape.
アップルパイ
Spray and pray. Ooh. Mutant rock spider. What? What?
書き込むの言葉では伝わりにくいのよ書いてあ
Got
げる
him. Got him. Ah, Dusk is so crazy. Look at that. Get him. I mean, I could probably put another operator. Unnecessary, but we'll just put her
気
here.
をつけて行動しますねセソーニロックン症状
You know what? Let's make it quick.
悪くない場所だ。私に指図するの。
死ね
The last hit. Nice. Oh. Too easy. Ceasefire! Watch out for civilians. They're getting away, Gordon. Don't bother with them. Protect the others. Someone come here. There are injured people here. Let's bring them inside. Doctor, are you okay? I'm here. I'm fine. A leg! A leg is broken! My leg! He's really just wearing shorts. Calm down. Your leg is still here. It's just dislocated. Here's your teeth. Mama! Mama! Said it was seen Algar's mother. Help me, please. We're running out of bandages. Those fuckers. Is there a fire over there? Isn't the town center in that direction? Look. Looks like this isn't the only place that was attacked. Why? Why did the Lord's guards go? Don't care about those guards or whatever anymore. There are sounds of fighting everywhere now. It's only getting worse. We can't stay here. It's too wide open. Let's move out those wounded behind this building for now. Monsters! The monster have come again! There's no time, Doctor. We need to leave this place. But where can we go? Let's go to your clinic. He's infected. He's infected. Don't worry too much about it. Let's get everyone to your clinic first. All right. Someone lend a hand. You can't walk anymore. Klotz, can you go and check if there's anyone else hiding in these houses? Let's get everyone here to the clinic. Stay safe. Understood. It's really a disaster. +40 people. Is everyone here? Yes. Everyone we're rescued is here. How many are we missing? Quite a number. Maybe they went to the other side of the town. These monsters. Where are they from? Are they trained beasts? I don't know. I've never seen anything like that before. Get those thugs through their weapons. These monsters begin burning out of the ground. Machine gun. Who cares where they came from? How can there be so many of them? How's the surrounding situation? Big mess. There's sounds of combat from the other side of the town. I don't know what happened there. How much ammo do we have left? How much? I only have 4 magazines left. If Alexander runs out of ammo, then we're in big trouble. Ammo isn't the biggest problem right now. This house isn't going to last much longer. Judging by those monster size, if we let them even one of two escape, it will definitely smash through this wall and it'll be impossible to stop them. Then we need a plan. We need a plan. Doctor, how are the patients doing? Many of them are wounded. I'm only able to do some simple treatment. We're lacking bandages and disinfectants. Is there any way to leave the town for now? Where would we go after leaving town while bringing so many with us? Without food and water, going to the wasteland means certain death. Critical certain death. Ooh, back up, pipe, boo-boo. I don't think these monsters will give up on attacking us. If we get to the wastelands, we'll just be in a worse position without any cover or means of hiding ourselves. Besides, we're all witness their borrowing abilities. I know a place. It might be safe. There's a special building inside of town. It might be the safest place in town, barring the Lord's residence. Do elaborate. There's this medical organization called Rhode Island, which rented a piece of land at the edge of town. Oh boy. Later, they hired workers to dig a fair amount of soil and stone and build a very solid house there. It could be the strongest building around here. It looks just like a fortress. How do you know this Rhode Island will be willing to help us? Oh, hold on real quick.